Hey guys, my name is Bharat and welcome to Brand Device, where we talk about business and finance in Germany. And in this video, I have another rookie mistake that I want to share with you that you in any case should not do whatever happens. So when I moved to Germany and I wanted to buy a SIM card, and again, I went to the next best person who should know everything about Germany, and that was my wife, Alina. I was like, Alina, what should I do? Because again, we have to get a SIM card. And she was like, in general, we have in Germany a lot of phone contracts. Everybody has phone contracts, and this is how you generally get things done. I was like, okay, shouldn't be a problem. And I was like, how long generally are the phone contracts? And she was like, 2 years or something. I was like, okay, anyways, you're using phone, you will not come to the idea of changing it from one day to the next. I was like, not a big problem. So we went to Osterstraße. This is like a main street where you have a lot of different kind of shops and stuff. And then we went to a shop handler, and Alina did the talking, and she was like, hey, my husband just moved to Germany, and it was like, we want to get a SIM card for him too. So again, that was not a phone contract. I was not getting a phone right next to a SIM card. I was just getting a normal SIM card. That was my motivation, because I wanted to buy a phone for very cheap. So I bought the phone, which was the Asus Zenfone Max or something, which has a really big battery, from Amazon for 180 euros or something. And I was like, now I just want the SIM card. So what this guy did was, he said, okay, we are going to get your husband a SIM contract, and we can also get you a new contract, and that is going to be cheaper because you are going to be signing two SIM card contract at once. So we're like, okay, if you are saving 10-20 euros, and I think we were having 35 euros for the first contract and 25 euros for the second contract, because we didn't do the research and we didn't take care of the prices and everything. So we're like, okay, if it's just 60 euros and we are getting two phone contracts with such nice internet and everything, we're like, great, let's do this. But Alina said, I already have a phone contract running, so would you be able to cancel it before you start this phone contract? And they were like, yeah, don't worry about it, we will take care of it, blah blah. We signed two phone contracts, and Alina's phone contract was there, and it was supposed to be cancelled. Turns out these people did not cancel it, and they did not cancel it again when the deadline for the phone contract was reaching. That meant we were actually paying for 3 phone contracts. So we were paying 105 euros in a month for phone contracts only for the first year when we moved to Germany. And that was such a shitty feeling. We were like, we earn hard for this money. And when I was doing my part-time job at WTM Engineers in Hamburg, and it was a nice company, and it was super flexible and stuff, I was just getting in the end around 350 or 400 euros, because I was in tax class 5, because Alina was earning more money. She was working in the Indian consulate in Hamburg. So she was, of course, getting lesser tax deductions. I was getting more tax deductions. And it felt like almost half or 1/3 of my salary was just going away in phone contracts. So we waited, and we were thinking that maybe this shop keeper is going to able to handle it, but he didn't. So we went to the Verbraucherzentrale. So Verbraucherzentrale is a customer protection unit or something in Hamburg, and you can get access to lawyers for a cheaper price, just 10-20 euros or something for one consultation session. So he wrote a nice letter for us, and he asked us to send to the company Telefonica. So Telefonica is the one which handles a lot of different kind of main network providers, and O2 was one of them. So we wrote to them, and we were like, maybe we will be able to hear back from them, because again, now we invested 10-20 euros. Again, that was big money for us, because our earning was not that much at that time. And we're like, okay, we invested this in doing something right. Maybe we will hear back from them. Absolutely nothing. And we wrote emails after emails after emails, absolutely nothing happened. The only thing that we could do then towards the end was once the year was ending again, Alina was able to cancel her old contract, and then when another year ended, we were able to cancel both of the contracts. And now during this entire time, we actually learned about these prepaid SIM cards, which Alina had no idea about, and I also did not research about it previously, because I was like, hey, Alina is living here for such a long time, she already should know about these things. But turns out she didn't, because again, even if you live in a specific country for a long time, it doesn't really mean that you're educated about all of the different things that it has to offer and the loopholes it has. For that, you have to actively educate yourself. This is why I tell everybody, they say I will start living in Germany and my German will get better. And I was like, no, your German will not get better if you are living in Germany. You have to actively put the effort inside in learning the language. And again, I will discuss in some other video how for foreigners, for us expats living in Germany, it is very important that we learn German, so that we are able to get better access to higher skills and higher management positions and so on. So all of that happened. So moral of the story is, do not get phone contracts which are having longer time durations or running durations, let's say for 2 years or something. Repeat after me. Do longer phone durations, which has more than 1 month of running period. And I tell you, you will save yourself so much stress with that, because in case you feel like you don't want to run the contract or something afterwards, or like maybe you find a better deal, you can just quit it right away. And I have some better options for you, which I'm going to put it out on the screen, because I had some really nice research done on my iPad, and I'm going to then show you the table that I have now. So according to my research, so I took a look at different kind of tariffs, and turns out like you have Premium SIM and WinSIM, which are having like some really good offers. And the thing is, like, if you would look at the Trustpilot reviews of all of these, so you will find them bad for every single one of these companies, because I feel like people who only have bad experiences with them take out the time to like actually go there and write the reviews. Like other people who are just like using these services just fine, they don't have the time to actually go there and like write things like that. So it doesn't mean I do not have sympathy for these people. Of course, like we were in a shitty situation ourselves, and we understand how bad this could be. Still, like it was a learning experience, and like for some people it just runs fine. So for example, I'm using now Aldi Talk like almost for 2 years, and I have absolutely wonderful experience with that. I can even like show you in my phone screen. So here, so I don't know if it's visible. Nope, it's not visible. But hey, like this is the Aldi Talk, and I've been using it and like super happy and absolutely no problems whatsoever. And I'm using the cheapest version, because again, like I know that if you want to be financially successful, you have to not only control your spendings, but you also have to increase your earnings. Everybody just tells about like control your savings, but unless you increase your earnings, for example, like I'm doing by having YouTube channels, 2 of them. So I have this Brand Device, I have another one, Bharat in Germany, I have another one. After that, Charcha with Chaudhary, which is like in Hindi. So again, like the ad revenue and stuff for that is like very low, but I wanted to start it because it was fun for me to like discuss some of the social issues in my own mother tongue. So again, getting back to the table, so these are some of the best companies that I could find out. If you have some other suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. So for Premium SIM and WinSIM, you have €0 activation cost, but that is when you're getting the contract for 24 years. And what did I tell you? Do not get any kind of contracts. Like the lesser contracts you have, the lesser headache you will have in the end. For Blau, you have the activation of 973, 1461 and 1948 depending on for 3GB, 5GB and 7GB plan per month respectively. All of the phones and all of the SMS and everything are always free in every single one of these phone contracts. So we are just like talking about the internet data plan now, and what is essentially giving you the best value out of your money. Premium SIM is offering double the internet limit that you have right now if you get the contract till 8th December. I think that's what I read on the website, so you can take a look at that. So that is definitely a very interesting offer. But towards the end, I want to bring your attention to cost per GB, because this is what I calculated, because I was like, hey, like let's see like which is the most money efficient company that we can find, or like plan that we can find. So if you see like in general, like when you go towards the higher GB plans, like the cost per GB reduces. For Aldi Talk it becomes 2.57, Blau it's the same 2.57, for Premium SIM it becomes 0.99, and for WinSIM it again becomes 0.99. Now again, like because I'm like staying at home most of the time, and like I just like go out for walks and stuff, or like just having some kind of like meetings if I have to, and like because of the times that we are living in right now, it's even like restricted. So in general, I don't have the need for having 20 GB internet like in my phone. That's why I generally like just opted for the cheapest one at Aldi Talk, $7.99. Alina, she is also with Aldi Talk, she's also having $7.99. And then if you want to go towards WinSIM or Premium SIM, they're offering it like even as cheap as like $5.99. So for the cheapest plan, the best deal you can get is with WinSIM, because the 3GB data plan is just costing €5.99, and I'm all up for like saving money. So if you feel like changing, if you don't have any kind of phone contract whatsoever, if you're looking to get a phone contract, I will be sharing more details of this in a long text form on Instagram so that you can like read more there. But in general, in my opinion, if you're all up for saving money, I think WinSim's this like 3GB €5.99 plan is more than enough for many people. I'm with Aldi Talk right now, and if I'm going to get another like office number, because again like things are growing fortunately, and I'm very happy that all of you guys are supporting by watching these videos. So again, then we need a company phone number and stuff like that. So if that happens, I'm going to just get with WinSim, because hey, like it's the cheapest. You still get all of the minutes for free, so like you don't have any kind of restriction there. You don't have any kind of restriction on SMS, and you're getting like one of the cheapest euro per GB plan available in Germany. So again, just a quick video that I wanted to share with you, because I feel like I can make an entire series of the wrong decisions that we did in Germany, because Germany is a country where like everything is regulated with contracts. You just enter a contract right away. Like, you know, you're getting a house, you have a contract. You're getting any kind of like moving company for doing stuff, you have a contract. And boy, like, I don't know, like coming from a country like India where like everything used to be done on goodwill basis, and like generally we didn't have any kind of bad experience with that. Like, you know, customers were always the king and like you were getting the best value out of your money. In Germany, it's a bit different. So like you have to be super careful with the contracts. And towards the end, repeat with me again, do not get any phone contracts. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.